Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today we're with you to use this kit, which is from Lizi. I can't remember what it's called though, unfortunately, but I got it as part of May's 2020 card kit. It was one of the add-ons, and it was just a kit on its own, and yeah, I fell in love with just this gorgeous stamp set, so that's why I want to use today. It did come with an embossing folder. It came with these absolutely gorgeous wooden elements, but we're not going to use them today. I'm going to come back on and we're going to do another video with them because I've got an idea in mind. So today I'm just going to use some of the pattern papers, and we're going to create just a few cards. So it shouldn't be a long video. If I can get these open, do you know what? I'm just going to take that off because I do have, right, I've just ordered some more because they've run out, but they've gone up in price, which I'm not happy about. These I've started using, so this is what I use. So the polypropylene stationery pockets, these are A5, and the unpunched pockets, job card holders, page protectors, that's what they're called. And I've started using these to store my stamps in, and yeah, I love them, absolutely love them. So I'm going to get a couple out because I've started using the A4 ones as well. I just cut a bit off the top to store my 8x8 papers in, because I didn't have anything for them, and then they should, oh no, not quite fit in there. But what I'll just show you what I do is I get rid of the plastic because I hate fighting with the plastic. There we go. When I want to use my stamp set, so now that's just going to go in there, and then when I want it I can just slide it out. So that's what I've done with that. So in this we got quite a bit of yeah, cardstock. So we've got some yellow, we've got some pale pink, some dark pink, we've got like a creamy colour, which is like a custard cream colour, isn't it? We've got 2 sheets of the Copic white colours, and then we've got some brown, and then 2 sheets of speciality, and they are double-sided. So we've got this gold and like this burnt orange, which I just think is gorgeous. So I have a couple of card bases here. So these are just my usual card bases. Although, do you know what? No, we're not going to use that. Let's use the card within the yeah, I'm going to use some cardstock that's in the pack. So we're just going to fold it over and then cut it in half. So these are actually A2 size cards. So 4.5 by 5 1/4, I think it is. I don't quote me on that, but yeah, I think 4.5. Actually, do you know what? Check up against your root measure. I was going to say measuring device then. So no, that's 4 1/4. So it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. See, that's why you have to measure these things. So that now gives us 2 A2 size cards. And then before we go on and do anything else, I'm going to grab a sheet. Oh, do you know what? We're going to grab the pearlized sheet, and I'm going to grab a stamping block. So I've got one here. I'm going to do some gingerbread men. So I'm just going to take him off. Okay, so he's going to go on there, and I'm also going to take the ginger nut off as well, because I think the ginger nut will be nice to work with. So I'm just going to stick that on the other side, and then I'm just going to basically stamp down onto this paper. So there's not going to be any colouring in. The paper does it for us. So stick that down. I'm using my VersaFine Claire black ink for this. So I'm going to I'm going to stamp out, I don't know actually how many I want. So maybe 5. I'm just trying to think what designs I want to do with the card. actually not. Let's just do 3. So let me just grab my cloth out just to clean this off. Okay. Oh, that's that. And then we've got the ginger nut as well. And I'm just going to, I suppose it could be a ginger nut or it could be a crunch cream. Can you tell I like my biscuits? Although I can't eat them anymore, so which is really, really sad. Very sad. Now this is a pigment ink, so it just takes a little bit longer to dry. So I probably heat set it, but I'm going to do, how many should I stamp? Should I just continue stamping up there? Because what we don't use, I can quite easily just pop back into the kit itself. Right. Okay, so there we go. Right, so there's that. So let's clean off this stamp. And then these stamps can go back. Right, I'm just going to pop this on. Now, I do need it to do a sentiment. And we've got some fabulous sentiments on this kit. So, I want to say this, it looks more like a cream crunch. But for the purpose of this video, it is a ginger nut. Oh, I love ginger nuts. I haven't had one for such a... I've been gluten-free now for about 3.5 years. 3.5 years of torture, I tell you. That one's a chocolate digestive. And that one is, I have no idea. That one's a shortbread. That one's got the jammy bit in the middle. Oh, do you know what? What about your One Smart cookie? I like that. So I'm going to do that. Now, I want this to be on white cardstock. Actually, I was going to take out, but I've got a few bits just off to the side. So I'm hoping that dries while I'm doing this. I've got some strips off from when I was, cutting down some papers the other day. So we're just going to use them instead of cutting into a whole sheet. And then I'm going to stick that down. I'm going to do a couple of them because it's actually coming up to you know, exams and stuff. I know Lucy is sitting her GCSEs when she, well, in the next week or so. I think by the time this goes up, she might have actually be finished her GCSE, so I can give her one of these with because she is One Smart cookie. So for anybody who hasn't seen any of my videos, Lucy is my youngest daughter. She is 18, which is really scary to think she's my youngest. But she is doing her GCSE, so she has got a rare chromosome disorder, so she does attend a special needs school. But she is super bright. She is amazing. And we never thought she'd ever sit her GCSEs, and she actually is. And I know she's going to do fab. So, yeah, we're looking at it costing us a lot of money. So she'll get certain rewards. And she's been accepted into college. So we don't have to worry about college or anything now with her, which is even better. So, yeah. Right, okay. Let me cut these down. So one of them has smudged, so we've only got 3 to play with, which is fine. Okay, so 1, 2, and then I'm going to cut that at 4 1/4. Right, and then it needs to be just a bit more. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, it could probably still be used if needed. Right, so we've got them. So they're all prepped. I'm going to grab some scissors. And let's have a look. Is this still wet? It looks to be still wet. So I'm just going to blast this with my heat tool so that it is dry. I'll do this off camera. So I'm going to just dry them, and then I'm going to fussy cut them out, and then I'll be back. Right, okay, so they are all cut out. Now, I ended up putting some clear embossing powder over the top because, yeah, they just weren't drying. And it's just because of the ink that I've used, and it is a specialty paper, so something to be aware of there. So there are my little pieces, so let's have a look. I'm liking that one. These are single-sided, so we don't have to choose. Oh, I like that one as well. So yeah, I'm thinking I want a little bit of colour though. So I think, actually, I might bring in this one as well. Right. So I'm going to cut this down. Actually, I think I'm just going to stick it down. Oh, do you know what? Where's my big brush thing? Because I can feel the embossing powder and it on my mat, and it really is annoying me. That's better. Much, much better. Right. Okay. Just make sure all that's gone. Where's my glue? So my, do you know, I had this lovely and tidy, and then you just always get distracted, don't we? So I'm just going to pop some glue down on here, like so. Okay. And then I'm going to stick this over the top. I'm not leaving a border on this one, so we are just having it like that. And then using my long scissors, I'm just going to cut this off, and then that gives me the perfect the perfect size. Now I want to take this and I'm going to grab my trimmer, and I'm going to do so 3/4 inch strips, 2 and 3. So really fine strips. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my glue, and I'm just going to stick these on just across the card like that. So there's one. And then the second one, leaving a gap because I'm going to come in with the peel-offs and use the peel-offs in between and around them. Right, okay, so there's that done. Now the peel-offs that we get in the kit are these ones. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go with this one, and I'm going to go with the thinnest width first, and I'm doing this all together because I'll trim it all in one go, and they're just going to go, so the thinnest width ones are going to go on either side of our strips. Oh, if I can do it without, like, if I can actually see what I'm doing. These are very shiny. So then get the next one and do the same. So I'm going to do this all the way along, and then what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to bring in I think the thickest width next, and I'm going to use that in between. So we'll use 2 strips. I don't know whether I do 2 or 4. We'll see how it looks when I'm going to put the 2 on, to whether or not I put one on either side. Okay, and then another one. So just going all the way along. And like I say, we will trim down the edges of these, and I'm not worried about my peel-offs coming off because the peel-offs are amazing. So yeah, don't need to worry about that at all. So just 2 left of this. So just on like that, and then trim that one, and then I need one more peel-off, the thinnest width again. And you don't need the peel-offs to do this. Yeah, but I know that you guys like to see what I make with stuff that I buy. Right, and then I'm going to get the thickest width. Okay, and we're just going to put one there, like so. And then I'm going to pop, if you can hear anything in the background, that's just a lady having her tea. So yeah, she's eating her tea. So if you're new here, Lady is my King Charles doggy. She'll be 3 in June, so she's still a puppy. Going into adulthood. Yeah, right, we're going to put 4 on because I really like the look of that. Okay, so one more strip just on there like that. Right, okay, so now that I've done that, let's trim down the sides, and then you'll be able to see it and see that it looks just so much better. So, oh, look at that, doesn't that look lovely? Now I've got all of these little bits that I need to get rid of. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how that looks. So that's the first card base done. So let's grab our little bits. Sorry, it needs to go that way. I'm going to grab our sentiment, and I think I'll just go with that one there. And then I think I'm going to have a little gingerbread man along with Alexa off before she starts. Lady, I know you're there. So we're going to have the 2 cookies there, we're going to have the little gingerbread man there, and then we're going to have our sentiment just there. So just something so simple like that. So just, I'm going to make sure I get placement right before we start gluing down. Where is my glue? Okay, so just there, and then this one, that's going to go there. Now I'm going to raise up our gingerbread man, but I want to stick this just across there first, like so. So there's that, and then our gingerbread man is just going to sit there. So let me grab some dimension. Okay, and I'm just going to do some cut some bits down like that, just so that we've got plenty. And then all I'm going to do is just grab my little bits of dimension and pop them on over where that glue is. Okay, oh, so need a bit there and there. Oh no, don't do that. So this is just instead of using foam tape, so I just like to recycle and use everything that is available to me. And then he's going to go there, so let's glue that down. Make sure that has moved over a little bit, and you're going to go there. So I'm just going to pop that down on him just to keep him where I want him to be. So now that that's done, I have some sequins here, and these are actually still left over from May's kit, May 22. I haven't put them away yet, which is probably a good thing because I want those gold ones out. And we're just going to pop on some gold sequins, just like so. So 1, 2, right, as I've got 5 out, we're going to put 5 on. 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Oh, perfect. So let's excuse me, let's glue these down. Okay, like so. Right, and there is our first card. So that's a card number 1 all done. And then the next card, let's move that out the way. So our last card, when I find my base, we're going to use this, and we're going to do something very similar, except actually I'm going to use this paper first. Okay, I'm making sure that's all nicely glued down. I'm just going to pop, make sure it's the right way. Well, I'm not sure if it is directional or not, but okay. And then I'm just going to trim that down like so. Oh, I like that. And then with this, I'm just going to rip a piece on both sides, and we're doing this on a diagonal again, just like we've done on that one, except we've got torn edges. So let's glue that down, so just like that, and then I'm going to trim those off. Okay, and then we've got this, which I'm going to pop right the way across. Oh, actually, do I want it right at the bottom or in the middle? I'm thinking the middle. And then we have the cookies with a gingerbread man. You'd have to sort of sit. Or do we have 3 cookies and a gingerbread man? I don't know. Move this, I think that needs to be across there, because I'm not feeling it. And then we could have 3 cookies across there and a gingerbread man there, and one. Oh, I don't know where I want them. I have no idea. I'm actually thinking I don't want any cookies, I just want the 2 gingerbread men. Oh, you're one smart cookie. I think we need 1 cookie. Oh, there we go. There, I'm happy with that. Right, yes, much happier with that. And then I think that I might have, let's cut this, a banner up in the corner. Just there. Yeah, I like that. So I'm just going to cut that up and turn that into a banner. So this is something that Christy Marcotte does a lot. Yeah, I like that. Right, now I'm loving it. And then some sequins. Yes, I like that. So let's stick him down. He's going to stick there. Okay, and then he's going to sit flat as well. Now, so like that. And I'm just going to pop that over the top of them. And then I want to stick my sentiment down. Okay, and that's just going to sit across like that. And then I want to braise up my cookie. So one of the bits that I cut off. Perfect. And then that's just going to sit on there like so. So just like that, and I think that works really nicely. And then these little cookies, what I'll do is I'll pop them away in the kit ready to, actually I'll just pop them in with the stamp set, because then they're ready. Same with the sentiments as well. So that's them. Okay, let me move all the bits and pieces out of the way because they're everywhere. Okay, so now that we've got those done, I think just some gold sequins, or actually, should we spice it up and do some pink? As I'm looking at the pink and thinking, actually they might be all right. I think so. I like the pink. Now I am using the largest ones, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I just like how bright they look. Yeah, I think the smaller ones, because what I'm thinking is we can have one up there, one over there, get rid of you, bring you there, and then a little one So we have a mix of both colours there. Yeah, love that. Really, really like that. So let's stick these down. There's one. I need to get a new wax bit for the end of this because it is no longer sticky. Although I'm thinking of just sort of, you know, just melting it a little. See if that works, because it is at the end of it. It's just wax, isn't it? Right. Oh, that is so cute. So there we have it. So you doing very similar style cards using this gorgeous, gorgeous stamp set and the papers from Love from Lizi. We've made 2 very beautiful cards. So that is it for today, guys. A quick video. Well, a quick video for me, shall we say. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it and it's given you some inspiration. So I've got lots left in the kit. So no doubt I do have a couple of videos ideas. There's an idea that I have with these that I really want to come on and do, and I think that would be quite fun to do. But so that'll probably be the next thing that I do. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.